Hey guys, we are back from Star Wars Celebration, and I figured I would take this time to kind of do like a haul video to show everything that I picked up. And I think there's a decent bit to cover. I did not get this bottle of water there. We have not just toys though. There's, I guess generic collectibles, uh, clothing, but I don't know where those are right now. Probably in the washing machine. We got some posters, various books, and we'll go over autographs and stuff like that too. So let's take a look here, and we'll just go through as best I can. This is gonna be quick and dirty. We just got back last night, and it was a hellish 14-hour car ride with a baby with a wicked case of highway madness, and still kind of tired and didn't really have a lot of chance to organize all this stuff yet. So we'll go over just kind of the nitty gritty of it. So, got some stuff like this. We've got the Nissan Rogue One Death Trooper keychain. Oddly enough, seems to be a pretty hot item. We got a couple of those. Obviously, this is the Luke Skywalker. We got the 40th anniversary exclusive Black Series with the foil card back. Got a couple of those. I'll show you the second one here in a minute. We got this cool button here for the Del Rey upcoming book. Got a Muff Tack Pop from, I guess, the FYE booth, because I don't have that one. We have got a Sam Witwer autograph on the Darth Maul Seven Sister 2-pack. Picked up the new head sculpt Leia from Dorkside at their booth in the standard black box. That's pretty cool. Built this little Millennium Falcon Lego. It's what a build and take kind of things. I did win my wife won the lottery for the Lego exclusive. We gave that to a friend who I was probably just going to sell it, honestly, and a friend wanted the exclusive more than us. She is an active collector, far more than we are, so I figured I'd rather her have it than sell it off, although I probably could have made a great deal of money on that, but I'd rather her keep it than try to list it on eBay. We got the Insider's Guide here, which, these are just being given out. Honestly, these things are being sold on eBay for like 10 bucks. People want these books. We've got the actual kind of celebration program guide with that foil stamped cover. Very cool. We got this thing here. That is the Last Jedi poster. Got a couple of those. We've got a K2SO figure signed by Alan Tudyk. Went with the Rogue One because I haven't seen a Black Series K2 in a while to get a new one for him to sign. We got a Thrawn signed by Timothy Zahn, which one of my favorite pickups. We got a couple cases here for some Black Series figures that I have not used yet. Got some for some other older figures. We got these posters here, which were given out by the Hasbro booth using Black Series figures. We got 3 of these. Zuvio's in this one, which is the best. I like this one the best, though, and it's upside down, which doesn't help me now. But it's got, the Death Star escape, which is pretty cool. Got this poster from the Del Rey booth, signed by Delilah S. Dawson, of an upcoming Phasma book. This tells her story after Episode 7, before Episode 8. And on the back of that is Inferno Squad. This is not the final cover art. Signed by Christy Golden. And we've got an Aftermath poster signed by Chuck Wendig. At the back with Thrawn. Didn't get that signed, though. In hindsight, I probably should have. We've got a Power of the Force 2 Peter Mayhew autograph. That was pretty awesome. We've got a Black Series Ahsoka signed by Ashley Eckstein. That was exceptional. Her line was just crazy. I am not surprised, though. She was really cool. We have got some Hallmark Itty Bitties. We apparently started collecting these this weekend. These two were the carded exclusives, Red Snaggletooth and Hammerhead. And then we've got the kind of chase variant, I guess, which is the Blue Snaggletooth. These are not carded. These things are in pretty high demand too. We have actually 2 sets of those. And my wife has become an itty bitty collector. We also got a BB-8, but we gave that to the baby. We've got this Tatooine 4-pack with Luke, 3PO, Obi, and a Jawa. We have got here another autograph. We've got 3PO on a Power of the Force 2 card signed by Anthony Daniels. That was really cool. He was an interesting fellow to meet. What do we got? What do we got? So at the Disney booth, they had their new Droid Factory figures. I don't generally buy these, but when I saw this chopper, I had to buy it. This thing is awesome. Look at all that sculpted detail. Look at all that paint. I'm probably not going to take him out because I don't have any others, so what's the point? But that's pretty cool. There's a 3PO and a R2 2-pack, 40th anniversary, and there was a 4-pack of droids. I think there was something else too. I could be wrong. We also became pin collectors this weekend. So pin trading and collecting at Celebration is enormous. There are tons of them. This was a Stormtrooper. You had to buy $100 worth of stuff at the Celebration store to be able to buy this one. We got these 3-packs with Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Mace. We got a Rogue One 3-pack, Jyn and K2. Cassian comes on this, but like I said, pin trading is big. I don't care for Cassian. Don't care about him. My wife found somebody that had this thing, so we traded the Cassian pin for this, which I think is infinitely cooler. It's a wood carving, laser etched piece of wood that fans were making and passing out. Very cool. Boba Fett. We got this thing at the Disney booth. This is a Stormtrooper limited edition pin. The bubble inside of there has shavings from a screen used First Order Trooper in The Force Awakens. So I don't know. Nothing special, but I think it's pretty cool. We've got the Sith 3-pack of pins, Dooku, Palpatine, and Maul. Bounty Hunters, Bosk, Boba, and IG-88. The women of Star Wars, Leia, Sabine, and Rey. And we got another 3-pack of these for a friend. Let's go over here. This isn't Celebration, but I got these today as well. We got the GameStop exclusive R5-D4 that came in the mail today, so I figured I'd show them off. One of them came with a janky corner. Thank you, GameStop. Very pleased with that. There's another case for another autograph. Let's dump this thing out. What's in here? What's in here? So these were our badges. These are the exclusive badges. They're like the Yavin ceremonial medal. Rey is on the 4-day pass. That's my wife's or mine. I don't know. We got these made at the Disney booth. These are the exclusive Celebration patches or name tags. So this is our daughter's. This one is mine. This one is my wife's. And then we got some other pins. So here's a Chopper pin we got at the Disney booth. We got that one from a fan, I believe. We got that at Disney, obviously. We got this guy. And check out that down there. If it'll focus on it. That's ridiculous. I don't know. My wife came back with this. I have no idea where it came from. Another Droid Factory pin. We have got that, which is just beyond sad, but a fan was passing that out. And we got this one too, which is very cool. We got this guy, which was made by a fan, which I think is really cool. Some stickers. We got the 40th, or not the 40th, this is the actual Celebration pin. They were giving this out at the Celebration store for free, but you had to ask for it. My wife found this thing, which is a pretty cool pin, 40th anniversary. A 3PO Droid Factory button. So we've got these. Then back to the actual Celebration store pins. This is Ahsoka. You had to buy $150 worth of stuff to get this. We reached $150 very easily. All right, now this guy is probably the most sought after pin of the show. To get Thrawn, you had to buy the exclusive Celebration Thrawn book from Del Rey, and you got the pin for free. So one of my priorities was to get that book, just out of fear that it would sell out, which it did, but it sold out a lot quicker than I think anybody expected, and this pin went with it. So I found out pretty quickly that Thrawn was in high demand. People really wanted him. They wanted to trade pretty much anything for him, but there wasn't much I was willing to trade for, so I ended up keeping him. He does sell for quite a bit on eBay too, and I wore him as a status symbol throughout the convention. walking around, Toy Bro, Thrawn owner coming through, watch out. And I don't know, I think he's a pretty cool pin, so there's very little I'm going to do to get rid of him. We've got this one, which my wife also bought or found somewhere. Death Trooper pins. These are the staff pin, so you had to trade for these with an employee working at the Celebration store. As long as they didn't have the pin you were trying to give them, they had to give this to you, and then they would have another one they could trade later. So we got a couple of these, maybe 2 or 3. I'm not sure where the third one is. We've got Zeb. He was the Think Geek exclusive pin. Tarkin came out of a blind bag. That's where a lot of these come from. Tarkin does, and we've got Jar Jars. We got 2 Jar Jars here. He comes out of a blind bag. Ezra comes out of a blind bag. And we got some Star Tots as well. I honestly think we're missing some pins around here somewhere. So Star Tots are something that fans sponsor and do at the convention. They are, if you're not familiar, Star Tots were a planned preschool style line that never really came to fruition. These are just pieces of like embossed enamel painted metal. Similar to how the pins are made, but they're not pins. And on the back they have this year's allotment. So you get them when you go to the collector's track panel, or at the end you can line up and they have all of the remainders that you can just get. And you can go through a couple times. So we managed to get Royal Guard, Wicket, Leia, Endor, and Akbar. And then this bag is filled with just like little bits and bobs and cards and various things like that. There's a patch in there maybe. We also got this. This is the Gentle Giant Dianoga. So if you're not familiar with this line, Gentle Giant does humongous versions of the vintage Star Wars line. And their exclusive this year was the Dianoga. So it comes in this big box. I mean, this thing is pretty big. And we'll open it here just to give you an idea of what it is. Probably got the shot of the dogs in the background there. So there it is, Star Wars Dianoga. Comes with a bunch of pieces of foam trash, and there he is. We're probably not ever going to open this guy. I mean, he's kind of presented well in the box as it stands, so why open it? Beyond that, we got some books signed. So this wasn't at Celebration, but my brother went to Indiana Comic-Con this weekend and got Star Wars Lost Stars signed by Claudia Gray for me. That was really cool. We got Thrawn signed by Timothy Zahn. This is the Celebration exclusive. We got Aftermath signed somewhere by Chuck Wendig. And then I got Dark Disciple signed by Christy Golden. This is the regular Thrawn book. I got it right before we left for Celebration. I didn't get it signed. I didn't need that signed. So the final 2, because I can't seem to find where the rest of those pins went. My wife has probably put them somewhere, I guess. Or they're in another box. There's no telling. Everything's kind of a wreck. So the other thing is we got the 40th anniversary, the regular Luke Skywalker figure signed by Mark Hamill. And it's obviously been put in a case. And it's never coming back out. So that was very cool. Very cool to meet him. Been waiting for this autograph for a very, very long time. And so that was fun. That was great. And then the other thing, I'm not sure which is better, this or this. So Hasbro obviously had a presence at Celebration. And among them were the designers for the Black Series. And this is obviously, like I said, I got a few of the exclusives. This is the exclusive Luke Skywalker signed by Steve Evans, the design lead for Star Wars. Steve Bono, who is the lead for Black Series, and actually designed this particular figure. And then Mark Boudreau signed it on the side here. Let me get better lighting. And Mark Boudreau is kind of a legend among the toy community. He has been working on Star Wars since the beginning at Kenner. So meeting those guys was very cool. We got to go to the panel as well, and I posted some pictures that I took on Facebook on the Toy Bro page. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to go through and kind of show what we got, what we came home with. Had a really good time, despite the fact that it was kind of a logistical nightmare in some situations. But overall, Celebration was great. Had a lot of fun. Had a good time with my friends and with my wife and 2 babies, and cannot wait for the possibility of Celebration 2019. So that's going to do it for this video. I'm going to have more reviews up really soon as I get back to normal life out of the con, and just wanted to give you guys a look into what comes out of Celebration, at least for me. So like I said, that's going to do it, and I will catch you all later.